pod, and everybody keeps asking me, hey, the trailer's hit for the new He-Man movie. What do you think of it? And I've had everybody send me links to the trailers, videos of the trailers, pictures of the trailers, trailer. So I want to talk about the movie, and I want to talk about my thoughts on it. So first of all, as you guys know, in 1987, they made a He-Man movie, and it had Dolph Lundgren. I like Dolph Lundgren, nothing against him, but I was just so disappointed when I saw it because it took place on Earth and not a lot on Eternia. The Castle Grayskull they showed wasn't like super amazing, and so I was really disappointed watching the He-Man movie in 1987. So now with this new movie coming up, everyone, hey Mike, everyone says, hey, this is gonna be so cool, everything else, and I am excited. It does look really cool, but I have not watched the trailer. I don't plan on watching the trailer, and let me explain why. When I was a kid, I remember standing in line at the movie theater to see this new movie called Star Wars. Star Wars! And I had no idea what it was. I didn't see any commercials. I didn't hear any radio things. I had no clue. My first introduction to Star Wars was standing in line, waiting to go into the theater and seeing the big poster with Luke Skywalker standing there holding his lightsaber up in the air with his shirt kind of partly open and Princess Leia kind of down low and a big Darth Vader head in the background. And that poster captivated my whole imagination as a young person. And I came for He-Man, I received Star Wars. And so I had no preconceived ideas about what I was going to see, and I loved the movie. It was awesome. Now, as time kept coming up, and like today, everybody sees the trailers, they read all these articles, they get synopsis of the stories, and by the time you go sit in the theater and watch it, you already know the whole story, you already know the scenes that are coming up, and it kind of ruins the show. You don't have that same magic of, wow, this is cool, because you already know this is going to happen, this is going to happen, this is going to happen. When's it going to happen? We know this thing, this costume, this, line that we saw. And so I am purposely avoiding all the trailers, just staying away from them completely. I'm excited about going to see the movie. I probably will grab my sons and maybe some of my grandkids and watch the movie in theaters. But for right now, I am completely avoiding trying to see any trailers, trying to read any articles about, the storylines. So when I do see it, I'll have that same captivated magic of when I was a young kid standing in Star Wars line, waiting for the movie and being able to enjoy it for the first time as it's laid out without any preconceived ideas about what I'm going to see. So I know it sounds kind of weird, and I know people are like, I want to see as much as I can, I want to get all excited, but I don't. I actually want to have it be this first experience magical moment so I can know what it was about. Now, my sons think this is funny because I've been doing this now for a couple years. Wherever there's a movie coming out and I know I'm going to watch it, I won't watch the previews. I will avoid them. Like Fantastic Four, I just saw for the first time just last weekend. But again, I avoided all the trailers. There's so much out there, though, that it's hard to avoid it all. So I knew Galactus was going to be there at some point. I kind of wish I wouldn't have known that at all. I also knew about the female Silver Surfer and everyone's thoughts about it and everything else. And again, I kind of wish I didn't know that at all. It would have made the movie a lot more fun. And I watched my wife's reaction, who knew nothing, and she probably enjoyed it more than I did, not knowing anything. Let's see, totally makes sense, Hebro. Amazing restraint for you to avoid previews. Yes. But I know it sounds funny, but when you think about it, I mean, it's so much more to enjoy it in the moment than to go through trying to find these things. That's a good take. That said, after seeing the trailer, I'm more optimistic. Hey, nice. Woo. That's good. Now, I have to admit, when I did see Superman, again, I tried to avoid the trailers for that as well, and I did enjoy the movie, not, getting caught up in all the videos about it and everything else and trying to avoid it. People that actually watch my channel, some of you know this also, whenever I like open a brand new figure out of the box, I don't like to watch other people's reviews first before I review it. So I'm not just going through and rehashing what I've seen everybody else do. I want it to be an honest opinion of what I thought of that figure as I opened the box for the first time. So I also try to avoid even stuff like that, even watching other people's reviews about a figure for the same exact reason. Anyway, let me know your thoughts. Let me know you're like, Todd, that is crazy to avoid all this stuff and to actively, take yourself out of it. Or, hey, that's a cool idea because it does, make it so that it's unique and new and fresh and first time experience. So Let me know what you think. And let's see, what else am I going to talk about? Well, that's the main thing. And like I said, I am really excited about the new movie coming out. That does seem kind of cool. And yes, I have seen too much already. So, hey, Ronald, thanks for joining us. Anyway, sorry for the lack of videos lately. I have been super, super, super busy, and hoping to get back to doing some more videos and stuff. But we'll see what comes up. And as you guys know, I'm working on the old vintage Castle Grayskull. I have floors ordered. I got the elevator ordered, and hopefully I will be able to do something really cool with this castle, because people keep asking me to do something with it. So we'll see what comes up. All right, so does anybody have any questions? You know what's funny? This is funny, is I was just looking at an auction the other day, actually just today, and they were asking about Skeletor's throne. Do I make Skeletor's throne? And actually, no, I don't. Sorry about that. And I went online and searched. There's a whole bunch of links for Skeletor, not links, but auctions for Skeletor's throne that actually looks pretty cool. But there's one guy selling an origin-size Skeletor throne and table, but it has it comes with an Origin Skeletor and a Masterverse He-Man. I'm like, why do you have a Origin Skeletor and a Masterverse He-Man? That just seems kind of weird difference there. Mike says thanks. Let me see what you guys. Mike, your video is hilarious. I'll have to go check back and check that out, Mike. Wish I was that strong. Yes. Anyway, thanks you guys for watching, and let's see, there was something else. I know I've been working on something. I forgot what it was. I don't think it had to do with these cool batteries though, but I know I've been working on some stuff with some lights and batteries, but we shall hopefully see some cool stuff. So, and who knows, maybe the movie will make it so that Mattel can make us some really cool accessories, playsets, castles, and figures. That would really be cool. I mean, can you imagine if they actually have a really cool Castle Grayskull in the movie and they decide to release it? That'd be awesome. See, Mike said, good question. Random question. How would you make a custom 1987 Beastman? Actually, I would probably take the Beastman they made and take pieces from it to make mine. I have seen some really cool ones in the past that were made, but I haven't really given it much thought because they gave us a cool Beastman. Now, the Beastman I got for the 1987 movie, I actually did put a black wash on to make them look cooler than the ones that was made. But I got the Masterverse one. All right. So, any other questions? See you on Knock Knock Rock On. Thanks, man. Yeah, for those who don't know, a lot of my animations I use Knock Knock to make it. So, come to Knock Knock, check it out. Hey, from Puerto Rico. Thanks for joining me. All right. Well, that's all I got. You know, something I was working on, I got the other Roboto in the bathroom. I have the other Roboto, the Masterverse one. He's sitting in a beaker in my bathroom waiting to be ripped apart. Because I kind of want to take a broken one of these where the shell always breaks and take all the pieces off and then put it on the new chest of the Masterverse one and see if I can't somehow salvage, because these always crack. It's so annoying. But anyway, I should be selling some more stuff soon too, so be on the lookout for some more. Where's my axe? Ooh, there it is. Oh, now I dropped it. I was going to pull out my cleaver so I could make the cleaver sound for chopping, but I went to grab it and it shot back further into my stuff, so now I can't reach it. All right, last chance for questions. Let's see. Hebro, what do you think about figures of the coming movie? Awaiting Masterverse or Origins? Yeah, hopefully, you know, like I was saying before, once the movie comes out, I remember back before when Toy Guru used to always talk about the classics, and he would say, you know, hey, we're going to Castle Grayskull in a movie year. He'd always said, in a movie year. It was always his thing, because a movie brings in revenue, and then, of course, revenue makes it so they can make more toys. So hopefully, Toy Guru from forever ago was correct about that, and we'll see some really cool stuff coming out. And hopefully it doesn't just be movie only. Hopefully it will also be stuff that we want that we haven't seen yet. So like for me, I really want to see a 2000X Sorceress in Masterverse. I also want to see Harpy, is that her name? And she'd be really cool to see too in Masterverse. There's some other figures too that'd be great to see in Masterverse. I don't think we haven't. We haven't had Marlena in Masterverse. I want a Marlena in Masterverse too. And I want some New Adventures of He-Man heroes in Masterverse. That would be awesome. The ones we did not get in Classics, there's a couple on my mind. I'm thinking of right now, 3 of them. If we got those, that'd really be cool. He is staying away from the trailers. He is smart, laughing out loud. Yes, I'm staying away from the trailers. Let's see. They were easy to crack in Classics. Yes. All right. Anyway, that is all I have. Thanks for joining me. It's your first time here. Welcome. Like, subscribe, tell your friends, and I will see you guys next week. And behind me, you can see some of my different customs and stuff, or different figures that I've done throughout time. All right. That's all I have. So until next time, like they say in the night, you know what? You know what'd be funny? If they gave us a new line. So instead of, at the end of all my videos, I could say, instead of the 1987 movie, I could say, just like in the 2026 movie, they always say, and say the new line. That'd be funny. There'll probably have something like Grayskull be with you. I don't know. We'll see what it will be. But anyway, we'll go back to the 1987 movie. Like they say in the 1987 movie, good journey. And I'll see you guys next video. Bye now. Where is the off button on here? There it is.